That's it. Whoops. Whoa.
I told you to pull that thing like about a minute and a half ago. You need to use it.
I was looking at the back end of it. But, man, we got a full house here today. Myself, Debbie, Andy, Tristan. Should we turn the camera around on Tristan? And we got it on me and Dan. And we got like, yeah,
Tristan could
get it. Yeah. You want to sit on Dan's, like we can turn this into a carnival.
Like Santa Claus.
Yeah, sit on. And we got Dan and Tristan. So Tristan's going to be like, what do we call that? Learning the controls.
Well,
right?
she's called the co-host right now, but she wants to be the board operator.
Yeah, we wanted to be the board.
Eventually, we're going to get her in here to do
we got to get her the board operator. You're going to be like the,
You will not be bored. Trust me with these guys.
Yeah, we want to.
Well, she hasn't run since we've asked her a few times to come in. So
yeah. So no, that's good. We're excited. So always good to hear different feedback, and then Debbie got fan mail, right?
Oh, I don't think I got fan mail.
We got fan mail this week.
I think the show got fan mail.
You guys
complaining about
fan mail.
Fan mail.
Fan mail. What's the deal with the girl and the guy? I don't think it meant Tristan and myself.
Yeah.
She always seems to be annoyed with him.
So
that's just some honest feedback.
Well, and she's
maybe
not wrong.
Maybe this is the kickoff to we can have our own reality show.
No,
can you imagine
we don't.
This is it. This is the show.
Can you imagine a camera following us around?
And I'm not. it's not that I'm annoyed, but like I get in here, I haven't seen you since 6 this morning. We just spent, I don't know how much on new glasses for you, real glasses, and you're wearing your dollar cheater ones.
Yeah, so
which is fine, but where are your new expensive glasses?
I don't know.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, before we get too far, I want to thank tonight's sponsors, Bentley Saloon, who has more fun than us. We do! Shane's and Maine, simply the best. And Jack Bogard and the Sanford Sound Crew, they had an amazing barbecue and car show on Saturday to benefit men's mental health. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month in the month of June, and that one went to benefit Sweester. But if you got a boat, if you got a race car hauler, if you got something that needs some good sound, you go to Sanford Sound, celebrating 30 years in business. Big shout out to Jack and Bentley and Jeff and everybody that makes this show go. So show number 733 of Mainly Motorsports here tonight. And like you said, there's a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah, no, and there was a full weekend of race cards going on. I mean, obviously, double weekend at Star. You're down there, and you've taken on the role this year of you've put the headset aside for the most part, and now you're on, I don't want to call it the management side, but I guess you could. You're race directing, right?
Yeah, I've started filling in a little bit when the normal race director can't come, and then that turned into, I have my $5 Friday series that I sponsor there, and it just kind of became, I'm now going to do the race directing on that as well. So just, I've always wanted to kind of expand what I was doing and start to give back into the sport, maybe a little earlier in my age than I expected to do this, but I've enjoyed it, and it's been a learning curve. It's definitely not an easy job. But I've certainly enjoyed it and enjoyed learning something different.
And I don't care what anybody says. Any person that's on the other side of the fence, you know, off the racetrack and on the other side of the fence, no matter what you're doing, if you're on the safety crew, the wrecker crew, the concessions, the whatever, it's not easy. You know what I mean? Because you're at the beck and mercy of all the racers. You know?
Yeah, and you know it's hard to please them. There's no question about that. And you know what? A couple of years ago, I had mentioned to Bobby Weber that I wanted to just start to learn more about the business of owning a track and how this all gets put together. And throughout the last few years, he's been allowing me to see and be part of a lot more. And as I do get to see and hear, it is. I mean, of course, I knew that was a thing, but it's pretty wild how the expectations of everybody.
Yeah,
but you know,
they all think,
yeah, and you guys, of course, you deal with that as well up there, and you know, it's wild, and maybe a few people listening to this will think for a minute and give them a little break. Everybody.
Oh yeah, nobody wants to give anybody a break. And then we talked to Tristan last week, and she's getting on the other side with her
trying to promote
the promote. You know, I mean, she's done a great job with trying to draw some cars in over at Lee as they've been struggling on that, but with her nephew and the driver coach, I don't know who owns it, whether it's her or Robbie, and probably it's her when it's going bad and the money needs to be spent, and it's Robbie when they're standing in victory lane. You know what I mean? But she's there's so much in the sport that everybody has to step in and try to. We're all in it together, and we talk about it all the time. It takes so many things
to make it work.
Anybody that's willing to do a little bit more than just their one little thing in it, you know. Tristan, she could just go race on Friday, go back and sling a couple of wrenches, but she's taken more of an active role with her nephew, you know, and did they no race this weekend, right?
They did. They raced on Sunday at Hudson. There were 3 of the kids. Bentley ended up getting second, but every week he improves racing wise, and that's really what we're looking for. Yeah, being a car owner is pretty weird. Yeah. It's a lot more stressful than I thought it would be.
Because you're not in control.
Yeah, no. And I trust Bentley. Like, obviously he looks up to me and my dad and follows what we tell him. And he told me the other day, he's like, I know why you never want to crash your race car. Yeah, thank you. Please.
Well, the
please
money
involved,
the work involved, and all of that, you know, and and it was a big weekend. I mean, we got some results here. I mean, Oxford, hats off to what they did this weekend. You know, a lot of people stepped up and sponsored the weekend, you know, or the Saturday night event. Because, it was a lot of small businesses that bought tickets and handed them out to people that hadn't been to the racetrack ever, hadn't been to the races for years, and gave people the opportunity to get introduced to short track racing, you know. And, you know, from the photos I saw and talking to the people, they said the place was jam-packed, which is good for any track. You know, that's what you want. You want to, if you can introduce somebody, and they might go once or twice the rest of the year. They may never go again. But,
or they might come back every week.
yeah, they might, you know.
Might have got new fans.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you money. They weren't coming anyway. So the people that got the free tickets, for the most part, were new customers. So if you gave a great product.
Yeah. And I've always said you can't sell a hot dog to an empty seat.
You cannot. It sounded like the buzz was huge. I mean, just look at, I wasn't there, of course, I was at Star, but just look at social media. It was hammered with the people just posting pictures of everybody having fun, the place packed, the lines everywhere. I mean, just that in itself was great to see.
Yeah. So we got some results from over there this past weekend. And Saturday night, they had a 125-lap super late model race, and Jimmy Renfro Jr. picked up the win. The Limiteds was Wade Jelinas. Street Stocks was Cam Richards Jr. Mad Bombers was Joss Lovell. Thunder Stocks was Tyler Moore. Running Rebels was Nate Dubik. Rookies was Jace Pastore. And Wicked Good Vintage Races was Gary Drew. And then on Sunday, they had the Pass Tour over there. And on the super late model side, Gabe Brown finished second, but in post-race technical, Greg's guy actually won the race, and I wanted to hear all that. But Greg went to camp. He went to camp.
Greg speaks French?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He's funny. Not really.
Yeah, no. But he's up he's up canoeing. He's in a canoe somewhere in the middle of a lake.
He's in a canoe, but
yeah, he's in two
he's
canoes.
watching them in a canoe.
Yeah, but so Gabe Brown got the win. Congratulations to him and Bobby Weber. I think is that their first win?
Yeah, that's their first one together.
First win together.
Nice.
Pass modified was Spencer Morse, and the Mad Bomber special win race was won by Kenny Hoyt. And then over at Dan's track now, at Star.
I didn't end up with the Friday
nights.
but,
The little.
yeah.
Maybe you can rattle them
Do you
off.
remember?
Come on, race director.
Not a chance.
I'm sorry. I was.
The stars on the Saturday night program, Cam Huntress won the late models. Shane Gendron won the street stocks. Slingshots was won by Patrick Jocelyn. Pure Stocks was Ben Crowder. And the Crown Vics was won by Jake Michaud. And then over at Wiscasset, Allison Graham? Yep, for the Roadrunners.
Yep.
Late models was Frankie Moulton. Sport modifies was Kyle Hewins. Strictly Streets was Matt Cannon. And the Enduro was Irving Dowdy. So, it's nice that we had decent weather. I mean, even though it did rain a little bit here and there, you know. So
Even at Hudson, didn't it rain for a while?
Yeah, we had about an hour in between practice and what was supposed to be heats. And then they gave us a vote, and we took out a round of practice and went right into heats.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just got to get the show in.
Yeah.
You know, at that point, everybody's there. You're on the site. You don't want to spend all night there.
We still had fun. We had a great time.
Yeah.
And then we all got to go out, drive the track. I had some of the kids in the back seat of my mom's car.
Oh,
she was probably not happy about. I didn't exactly tell her what we were doing, but the kids loved it. We had a great time.
That's the one thing about tracks like that, when they have the support divisions and they have that, you can...
Well, you have the people that are willing to take
their
cars
out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, one of the funniest experiences when we went years ago down to Lakeland, half-mile, three-quarter-mile track, I think it was, and we had a big super late model race, and they needed to dry the track, and there was no support divisions. So they were bringing out anybody, so Grammys, Grandpas, and all that. So I was drying the track, and I had drunk Johnny Clark and Cassius Clark with me. They weren't racing, but they were there. So they were in, and I was drying it. So we would drop to the tail in front of because there was like ambulance and like the I don't know, pace car or something at the front to keep everybody in control. And we would drop to the front of that, and then we would blister it all the way through the pack to get to the front of the field again, and then I would drop all the way through I was doing the wrong stuff.
Wow.
And and then we actually got people to get off the track, because we would get next to them, and Cassius would hang out and hit their car on the roof, and the old people would get scared because they were thinking, so eventually we were escorted off the track.
Dan, I don't know if you were in the car for this, but
Yep, I was.
I've been in the third row of a beat up minivan. Where were we? New Smyrna it was. With Dave Cameron in the driver's seat. We got black flags drying the track at New Smyrna.
So you were in the car with him too?
Yeah, past that pace car that was mentioned that you're supposed to follow.
Yeah, so there's proper ways to do this stuff, and then there's like you wouldn't do that stuff. You would make me drop you off, huh?
I would. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Debbie's.
I'm boring.
Yeah. See, that's why you get fan mail. Right?
I'll be nice from now on.
No, you won't.
No.
Although this episode is the deepest we've gone without Debbie going into a deep dive insult to Steve.
I was just angry about his $300, $400 glass.
She was mad about the Pina Colada song. First
Yeah.
of all.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah, she
First
went
of
after
all,
you.
Honestly, who actually likes the Pina Colada song?
Okay, cool. Drop something
I
in the comment
can't.
section.
The guy
Every-
that it fixed his relationship.
Yeah.
Every time it comes on,
Fixed the
can't.
guy's relationship.
I just can't.
He tuned his chicken.
oh, please.
Right?
Or did she tune him in? she was looking.
They tuned in
So-
each other.
They tuned in each other.
Did
Maybe
you hear
that's
the
what
third
we did.
verse?
Song.
Listen.
It's a dumb song.
We had a rough week, didn't we?
I don't know.
We went out to mix.
No.
Why don't you
Oh,
get-
yes.
Yeah, I
While
shouldn't even
we-
let you. I shouldn't
What?
even let you.
Well, it's not about you.
Why isn't it?
It's about them. They're doing
yeah.
They're doing a big.
So,
It's their first annual wiffle ball tournament.
wiffle ball. Oh, yeah.
well,
Wiffle
no,
ball.
honestly-
He can't be playing.
Small ball, big impact for ALS, and it's a big fundraiser. Goes towards ALS research. So they want you to go. It's this Saturday, 3 p.m. Starts at Mix.
Starts at Mix?
No, after.
Yeah, I was
you
going to
go
say, it can't start at mix. They'll all be
Post-tournament
loaded.
barbecue and fundraiser at Mix Sports Bar, starting at 3 o'clock. And the date is Sunday, June 28th.
June 28th.
Yep.
You want to hear my funny Peter Pettit story?
Do I have a choice?
No. So Peter Pettit used to play in a softball league years ago when
I've
he was
heard
married.
this story.
Right? His wife wouldn't let him play. He would, the night before the games, he lived behind a cemetery. He would throw his stuff, his baseball glove and his uniform and stuff, over the fence. And the next day he would tell her he was working, and so he'd go get his stuff the next day so he'd go play. Hence why he's not married to this one anymore.
But he is married to his new best friend.
Oh, his new best friend. And we were at Mixed Sports Bar the other night.
Which is a great place.
Oh, yeah. So
We gotta
go
get
check
him
it out.
on board.
Yeah, we'll get him on board as a sponsor. So I'll go down some night. And the three of them, Debbie, so I was with three drunks.
I wasn't
Debbie,
drunk.
Peter, and Aaron. They teamed up against me.
They did. I really
Oh,
didn't.
you did. You started it.
I didn't
of
start it. They started
why
it.
we weren't married. Right? Why we weren't married. And let me tell you, it just... And then they got people involved that I didn't even know they're, like,
They all have
getting
an
on their
opinion.
team.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well,
So I ain't bringing you there anymore.
I don't care.
So then that was the first night of her being against me. Then
Then I ruined the Corvette.
she ruined the Corvette seats.
Whoa, what happened to the Corvette?
It's sad.
We went out to Ann John's, right?
Which
Took
is
it to a
great.
nice meal. And then
The red sauce?
Yeah.
yeah, she dumped
didn't
red sauce
dump
all over
it.
the seat. Yeah.
I did not dump it.
Oh, yeah.
We have a call.
Oh yeah, it's Ken Minot.
No, it's,
Thanks, Ken.
is it Ken?
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Yay.
evening, Mainly Motorsports. You're live on the air. Who is this?
Hey, this is Ken Minot. How are you?
We got you, Ken?
Yes, you got me?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Ken, do you know how to clean seats in a car?
Huh?
Do you know how to clean seats in a car?
White leather seats with
Spaghetti
a-
sauce and
a
oil all over them?
Oil-based sauce.
Do you know anything about that?
Sounds like you're eating the microphone.
Oh, that's Andy. Andy's working on it.
Yeah.
Is that better?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you know how to clean leather seats with spaghetti sauce and oil all over them?
No.
Okay.
Well, I've got stuff coming today. I'm
Yeah.
going to try.
Debbie, you know Debbie.
I said I'd reupholster them.
Buy me a new car.
Oh,
So
please.
anyway, welcome to Mainly Motorsports, Ken.
Hi.
Thanks for calling in.
So you got a big weekend up at Wiscasset, as always on Saturday night, but Sunday what used to be known as Summerfest is now the Heritage and Horsepower Show that you guys are changing up a little bit, and things are looking good for that. Tell us a little bit about what's going to go on up there on Sunday.
Yeah, the general consensus was to kind of rebrand it a little bit, take it out of the heat of the middle of August and kind of put it at the beginning of summer to kind of kick off the summer season. So we've rebranded the name. A lot of the things are going to remain the same. We'll have the Main Motorsports Mobile Museum there, which we've had a handful of people involved in updating it, so it's newly refreshed outside and inside. We'll have the Hall of Fame drivers in the house and vintage race cars from various decades, of course, but we're also broadening it into, just a car show. We like celebrating everything horsepower. We're inviting people to bring show cars, muscle cars, classic cars, trucks, motorcycles, anything that, involves horsepower and, celebrating that. So we're also going to have a kids carnival, inviting parents to bring the kids along. We're going to have some fun with that. We're going to have the ability to dunk a driver. We've got 4 or 5 of our race car drivers that are going to be brave enough to jump up there and let the kids dunk them. And we're going to actually have a contest between the drivers to see who can help raise the most money. So we've got a nice little rivalry going with that. And some on-track sessions. And, of course, we're going to finish out the day with the kids' race car rides, which is probably the most popular part of the day.
Yeah, nice. So changing things up a little bit and adding some different flair in there, so to speak, but it's still used as a fundraiser for, the Motorsports Hall of Fame and Maine Vintage Race Car Association,
Yeah, all the proceeds will benefit the Maine Vintage Race Car Association and our ability to continue to put the mobile museum out there and put on the Hall of Fame banquet each year. Those are the 2 primary objectives of the club, and also just to store and catalog all of the artifacts that are in our possession and in our care.
No, absolutely. So, and one of the other things that's always gone on over the years is when you guys introduced the Hall of Fame members, and that's still a part of the event up there, correct?
Yeah, that will be one of the main highlights of the day as well. We always like to go back and spotlight those drivers that have kind of built this history and built the foundation of what our club is all about. And it's always nice to have them back. It's a great reunion for them. It's fun just watching them when we gather them together to be introduced, just watching them trading old stories and such. So, and also welcoming in some of the new Hall of Fame members that are joining them.
Yeah, because you got a class going in this year, and rumor has it that one of this year's members is going to be in attendance on Saturday night and jumping in behind the wheel of one of Richard's modifieds. Is that correct?
Yeah. Do I get to say who it is?
Yeah, because he'll be on a little later.
Yeah. Well, we're excited that Pete Rondo is going to hop back behind the wheel and, as you said, get into one of Richard's tour modifieds and mix it up with the guys Saturday night. So that'll be good to see him on the track there. And then, of course, he'll be in the house on Sunday as well.
Yeah. So, it's good to, a guy like that because, he spent the whole weekend in Augusta, up there after having his announcement in November. And then, so he's played a role in it. And I also know it's no secret that, the Maine Vintage has struggled with some participation from the outside in to try to keep this thing rolling and keep, some hands on deck. And we need that support from, not only the 10 or 12 guys that you guys have that are doing what they do, is they need some more guys and gals to step up to try to help
some younger
generation to keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, Pete Rondo has really embraced not only his role as a Hall of Famer, but his involvement in MVRCA now. He attends all of the club the monthly meetings via Zoom from his home down in North Carolina. And, of course, as you said, he was up at the Augusta show all weekend long. He's coming up for Heritage and Horsepower Festival weekend, and he's really gotten involved. He's actually taken on a role on the advisory panel of MVRCA. So that's the kind of involvement we need. If there's anybody out there that wants to help, even if it's just for one event, or help share some of the history that they have and their love of the sport, we're always welcoming people. You don't have to, jump in both feet and attend every meeting and get involved. We would certainly love you to, but even if it's just to help support one of our events that we're out and about, that would be great.
Yeah, and I think sometimes people are misled because they think it's like, it's like another job, and it really doesn't have to be. It's like you said, coming to help set up at an event, like whether it's Bentley's or the Heritage and Horsepower or the Augusta show, spending a day up there, and hopefully, things will turn around and you'll see a little bit more involvement and a little bit more help from people,
Yeah, I did want to point out one other thing we're changing up this year with Heritage and Horsepower Festival is the food. In the past, we've taken a specific break in the middle of the day and put on kind of an old school cookout. And we've gotten a lot of feedback from the fans that have shown up to the event and haven't necessarily been able to be there for the cookout. But this year, instead of doing that cookout break in the middle of the day, we'll have the pit side concessions open all day long so people can get a bite to eat anytime during the day that they want, whether they're early, whether they stay late. Our pit side concessions will be open and available, and the Jordans have been nice enough to they're going to cut a portion of the proceeds from all the concession sales to go to MVRCA as well.
Very nice. All right. Well, Ken, we have one more question for you, and then we'll let you go.
Sure.
I want to know if you like the Pina Colada song.
I like it. I like
You
it
do?
in the rain, too.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
What about the Toto song, Going to Africa?
Africa. I don't like that one either.
You're talking to a guy who was a DJ for 40 years, so.
Doesn't mean you have to like stupid songs. Ugh.
Did you have a rough one with Pina Colada that you
No,
wanna
I
tell us
just
about?
think I don't know. I feel like it's overplayed and I don't like it.
It's definitely hokey.
Yeah. But anyway, that was my thing today driving in. It played and I'm like, oh, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Well, you know what? That's why they have different dials on the radio. You can
Oh,
always
I
turn
know,
it.
but I'm loyal to this station, so
She's loyal to Andy.
I was just asking if Andy would just stop playing it. And for whatever reason, one person who doesn't like a song doesn't mean that they should stop playing it.
Yeah. Like I tell her, when we go to a track or we go anywhere and somebody complains about something, listen, when your name's on the bottom right hand of the
I guess if I
check,
write the check.
you can call the shots.
And since I haven't bought the station, I guess I'm out.
Yeah. So anyway, Ken,
But thank you, Ken.
we appreciate you for calling in. We will see you Sunday. Good luck, obviously, Saturday night with the Wiscasset program. What do you got going over there this Saturday night?
Group 1 divisions, pro stocks, modifieds, mini stocks. The senior tour auto racers are coming into town for the Saturday and Sunday. So full card of racing and then the show on Sunday. So looking forward to that. And I'm going to get the Heritage and Horsepower thing going and then hop up to Richmond and call the races up there with you guys. So I wanted to say, publicly here on the show, it's been great to join your family up there and absolutely love the things you guys are doing.
No, appreciate it. We'll hammer down.
We'll see you Sunday.
All righty.
Thank you.
Let's Ken Minot, our announcer. He has a role at Wiscasset. I don't know what that is. I don't know what
He
anybody's
does
role
everything
is.
there. Yeah.
Hey, Andy, you want to know the real reason why Debbie's all fired up today?
What now?
Sure.
Because I let the cat out of the bag with Mr. Craven.
Oh,
That-
my God. Don't. Please do not.
That she...
Do not.
I'll tell you what. Don't give it up just yet. It's called what we do, the tease in radio,
tease.
right? All right, so it's called forced listening as well. But we do want to thank our sponsors here tonight, Bentley Saloon, Sanford Sound, and, of course, Shanes of Maine. What did Steve let out of the bag? A cat with Craven? We're going to find out in just a couple of minutes. It's Mainly Motorsports.
Get ready for a summer of good times and great live
So I'm trying to get our engineer to come in here because I shouldn't have to run it like a whole different board, but for whatever reason we do. And
What fun, good stuff you got that you can talk about that's not too controversial? Dan, what can Dan bring into this?
well, now stop diverting.
Well, we don't have to talk about the Ricky Craven thing.
I'm interested.
No,
Me too. I
we
want to
don't.
know. I think you're outvoted. You should take a vote. We should take a vote live on the air and find out. See, you shouldn't get into these shenanigans.
I didn't. I would have thought he would have kept his mouth shut, but.
So today, Ricky calls me, just thanks me for all the hardware we've been sending up, and he says, "Hey, you gotta send me a bill." I said, "Oh yeah, I will. No big deal. It's not like I'm looking to eat, and you know what I mean. I'm not gonna stand by the mailbox." And he goes, "Yeah, you gotta help me get organized." Now, like, me, help him get organized.
Wow.
I said, so we get
seems like
talking.
he's very
Yeah,
organized.
I said, "Listen, I'm not. The only thing I have going on that's organized is my Augusta show, because, I have Debbie, and he goes, I don't really have that, and, I don't have a woman that is right-handedly involved in that side of things." And I said, it's so funny though. I said, the one thing that she likes to call you, and she says it all the time, is she calls you her future husband.
Call him my next husband.
Oh, next husband. He goes, "What? Are you dying? Are you sick or something?" like almost like he was excited to think that I was dropping and she was going to Bangor. Because
I cannot even believe you would even say it to
we
him.
even had this conversation the other day when she said, "Oh, my future husband or my next husband," right? I go, "Let me know how that works out for you, driving from Bangor to Berwick every day to watch them kids," right? So me and Ricky had a nice little joke and talk about it and everything.
Thanks
So
a lot.
I don't know if he's all excited.
Well, I'm
'cause
pretty
then
sure
he
I'm
asked-
never going to speak to him again.
Well, he asked me, "What night is your podcast on this week?"
Oh, please.
And
Please,
yeah,
no.
so me
Going from kart track owner to speedway.
Oh, yeah, she going
Well,
right up that
I figure
ladder.
I've got this one down pat. I could move
Yeah,
up.
she
but-
can move right up. She's
You just did one heck of a radio liner. You didn't even know it. From Bangor to Berwick.
yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. So Jake's gas bill's going up. Oh, that's right. Jake,
Well,
don't
you
put the
just
gas
stop
in it.
already.
So Ricky, you got
Go over his results.
Yeah. So anyway, we got some results from Speedway 95, Debbie's new track. So yeah. So yeah.
So stop.
All excited, huh? Look at you all aglow. Woo! Ricky's new girl.
Will you
I'm an
stop?
afterthought. You ain't getting the vat with the dirty seats.
We never did finish that story.
What?
I don't think.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened with the vet?
Oh, she don't care. No, I don't care. I'll just get the seats done. Whatever.
No. I mean, the takeout containers
Oh, yeah.
was leaking, I guess. I didn't realize it was at my feet, but,
She
to
put it
get
on
in and
my
out of
seat
the vet,
when we went
I
to
put
get
it
ice
on
cream.
a seat. And when we moved it, there was a big old stain.
Oh, just disgusting.
She's about to have an unlimited supply of Tide, so
yeah?
imagine that'll clean it up.
Yeah. She'll never go to Speedway again.
I
Yeah, you
never,
won't.
ever, ever.
Oh, yeah. You'd think a normal guy would be worried, right?
Well,
Now-
I don't really think you have to worry
I could
about.
kill. Fred got kicked to the curb. Fred is really kicked to the curb. Like, oh, yeah. No.
And everybody wants to wonder why I'm aggravated.
Just one person.
Just that one person.
It was our
Whoever
only
it is.
fan mail.
Yeah, no, she's really going to be wondering now.
No, she's not going to wonder. She understands.
No, she's going to be saying, why don't that guy go to counseling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think counseling will
I went
help.
counseling once. We can't even talk about it on the air, though. The counselor needed counseling
Oh,
when
well.
I got done with the counseling.
Anyway, let's go over some more results
All
at
right,
Bangor.
over at
'cause
Speedway
Bangor was
at Debbie's
a great
new track. Ricky Craven's and Debbie's Bar Harbor Banks and Trust presents
He has a
the
serious
Smack Tour.
relationship.
Bobby Timmons picked up the win. The Granite State Pro Stock Series, Austin Terez. And they said that was a phenomenal race.
Yeah.
And they said Hopkins took the lead. Austin went back and got it. Then DJ was up there for a while, and Austin just played
And
his
I
cards.
thought I saw, I mean, I didn't watch it, and I could be speaking wrong, but I thought somebody said Matt Burgoyne had a really
Yeah.
good race up there.
And you want to talk
And that's
about
a name you don't see anymore
yeah.
racing.
I had
mean,
no idea he was running one of
Because
those.
wasn't he
Yeah.
Legends when
Yeah,
we
Legends.
raced? Yeah.
Yeah, he finished, I think, 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
And
So good
you
for
look at the
him.
names that were just in front of him.
Huge.
Those, yeah,
And
household names.
he's
yeah.
not that, yeah.
So,
he hasn't been in it that
s-
much.
Somebody made a post today calling him out, like, you know, and
Good for him.
yeah. So, Street Stocks, Jordan Pearson, Crown Vics, Talon Blanchard, Roadrunners, Nick Bickford, Ladies Acceleration Tour, one of our number one fans, and she might be your fan mail, Delaney Dunn.
Oh, I think she likes me.
No, I know, but she might be sticking up for me with you.
I
always.
doubt it.
And then the New England Dwarf Car Series, Cody Hodgson. So, yeah, and
Well-
they had over like 100 cars in the pit, so
Another
things are going
great
good
time.
there. So,
But let's go to Crown Vics. Is that what you're driving?
Yeah, that's what I've been
Explain
running.
to me this.
They're just basically a stripped out cop car. They drive horrific, but they're a ton of fun. It's not a lot like driving a race car with the street tires and that, but it's honestly, I've been having a blast. I think I've run it. This is 3 times. I ran it Hickory, White Mountain, and then this week we just had it Star. White Mountain, I hit the wall pretty good, and my car owner, Robbie Weber, he had to spend some money fixing my mistakes. So I went back on Friday, and I had to ask if I still had a ride, and I guess I did. So that's good. But no, they're a lot of fun. It's a great, it's a great entry level division where you can race almost anywhere in the
I was
country.
going to say, it seems like they're everywhere now.
And that's with basically the same rules, and it's really makes them neat. We had talked a little about this winter maybe taking off with it and going somewhere cool just to get out during the winter. Cheaper than taking a mod or a super late model
Right,
out,
for
and you
sure.
still get to go have the fun. And it
And
is
do you guys
neat.
have spotters and all
Nothing.
that?
No. Some
Mirrors?
tracks you can't run mirrors. Some you can. But
So
no
you're just
spotters.
out there.
Yeah, you're just out there by yourself. With that world, and you have a lot of inexperienced drivers.
First timers.
a lot of first timers, a lot of enduro guys that moved up. You actually have some. I mean, at Star, the guy who runs the 55 Act car, 55 Mass, can't think of his name off the top of my head. Anyway, he runs one. So there's
Brad Layton.
close enough. That would be
That would be something.
as somebody
So-
from the generation I am. That would have been neat.
so can we cut a deal? Can I borrow this?
Oh,
It's got my seat in it, so you'll definitely fit. And then some. We might
well, the
put some
problem
padding.
is he needs to try something at Lee.
Yeah.
Can I come
It's ready
borrow
for
this?
Lee. I can't see why not.
All right,
Well, you got to ask Bobby.
Bobby, can I borrow this?
Again, can't see why not.
All right,
But yeah, you'd fit right in it.
and they run them there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Hey, last week on the show, and you guys can refresh my memory on this one, but we were talking about one of your old cars, a car that you won at Beechridge with, the 93. Why were we talking about that?
Okay, so I have some apologizing to do. My dad, he's probably not listening this week because I gave him a heart attack last week.
Oh.
The next time I saw him, he made me walk out back with him in our little junk
And look
yard.
at it.
It has no motor, no rear end. It's missing body panels.
This is the car she
told you.
I
promised he
didn't
could try.
know. I did not know that. Yeah.
So she offered up this car for
The
me to run
skeleton.
at Lee.
I said every now and then we take it out. My dad raced it one time at Lee like 2 years ago. I took it to Star one night, both in the Ridge Runner division where it simply can't keep up. But it's a race car. I thought it.
You thought it was a race car.
drove.
I was so confused the night I wandered into Lee, and there is my race car sitting there that I had raced.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it was Dave Cameron owned it, but I had rebuilt it and run it
Yeah.
for 2 years. And, it's still blue and white, and
Right,
93 on the
it's
side
got
of
all
it.
the-
And I'm like, what am I racing tonight? But yeah, that thing has been a workhorse for many years. I would bet easily 25 people have driven that car between when Dave had it and then you guys taking it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she volunteered it up to find out that it wasn't going nowhere. I was going to sit in it. The only way I was going to race that is I was going to go sit in it, and Debbie was going to make noises. Yeah.
There was a hole in the floorboard pretty good when I last drove it, so now you could probably just Flintstone
Yeah.
Oh,
it.
you
no
can
problem.
Flintstone it. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. So we'll see. I can go to Lee, and you can go to Speedway, and yeah, we'll be all good. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah. it's
Oh,
all
I don't
good.
think we are.
Well, I think we are.
Those stickers that you ordered for the go-kart track, should I print the Bar Harbor Bacon Trust ones instead? Or
Yeah.
we're just changing it up?
No, I'm still at,
I
I'm
wanna
still at
know-
the go-kart track.
I want to know how quiet it is on the way home after one of these
We don't
shows.
ride
We don't
together.
ride together.
Oh my God! You guys are like Motley Crue. You take separate buses.
Bullshit.
Well, I'm coming from Berwick.
Yeah, she comes from Berwick.
Berwick.
Yeah, Bangor.
come from Berwick.
Yeah, she's working. She works Mondays and Tuesdays, and so no, it's yeah. I need a race. I need to get a race. Then I'm going to test that mod, and I think I might go full time racing next year.
No, we're not.
No, we aren't.
Would
am.
you race at Speedway for home trade? Be a home race for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. No, I'd be out there. I'd be driving. And I'd have to. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Oh, she's in a pace car. She's in a pace car. So I'd want to make me go better, right? So then I'd always whenever there's a caution, I could see her. If I'm leading the race, I could see her, right? No,
No.
I'm sorry.
We're done with that.
We're done.
You know, we're about 5 minutes away from another guest calling the show too. You want to break early, and then
Yeah.
and then we'll bring the guest in, and then wrap up tonight's show.
Yeah,
Sounds
absolutely.
All right, it's Mainly Motorsports here on Seacoast Oldies. Thank you for checking us out here tonight. If you're listening online through the Seacoast Oldies app, through the is this our guest right here? Well, if it is, we'll just actually roll with it. All right.
Yeah.
I need your headphones there, Tristan. All right. Da, 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 da. All right. Mainly Motorsports, you're live on the air. Who do we have? Oh, now we can try it again. Mainly Motorsports, you're live on the air. Good evening.
Just Pete Rondo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got him.
Hey, Pete. Steve
How you
from
doing?
Mainly Motorsports. So,
Thank you for having me.
hey, sounds good. Sometimes we might sound a little loud on your end, so if you don't think, you just answer the question you think we ask.
Or just tell us the story that you want to tell.
Yeah, or you just tell us what you think you heard.
Yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying now.
All right, perfect. So we appreciate you calling in all the way from North Carolina.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, so you got a big weekend coming up this weekend. You got the Heritage and Horsepower on Sunday, so that's a big event. You obviously get to catch up with a lot of friends from up in the Northeast that you still have maintained contract. Is it contract or contact?
Contact.
Oh yeah,
Contact.
I struggle with words.
He makes
Yeah,
his
either
own
one.
up.
Yeah. So and then it's kind of I know you spent a lot of time up here in January at the Augusta show. Kind of the prelude to you getting inducted into the Hall of Fame next year. But Saturday night's a big night for you, stepping in behind the wheel for an open wheel modified again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be, we're just planning on going up there and having a good time. It's been several years since I've been in a modified, 1992 or 93, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Several.
Are you going to get some practice time in first?
Or you just
Or you're just doing it with the rest of them?
I think we might be able to get a few laps in on Friday, I think is what Andy was shooting for.
yeah. So anytime there's a helmet involved and a racer, there's nothing about just having a good time.
Well, yeah, that's what we're going to have a good time for sure, no matter what happens. But I'm looking forward to it. That's been on my bucket list here since I haven't driven one, back in '92. So I'd like to have that feel again. It was one of the funnest cars that I've driven in my time. So I'm really looking forward to being able to feel that again.
Now, do you do anything in the racing world now other than just be a spectator and a fan, or are you still involved?
Say that again?
Are you involved on a day-to-day basis in the racing world?
Well, I'm working for, since I came back from Colorado, I've been working for Ray Evernham, basically maintaining his toys, his cars, his race cars, his race cars that he takes to the track for fun for himself, and then also part of the IROC series. Ray has rejuvenated the IROC series. We've started out 2 years ago at Lime Rock Park, and we put on a display there with all the cars from 1976 on up to 2006, all the IROC cars on the track at one time. That was the first time that had ever happened since they stopped racing the IROC series. And then last year was the first race that we did out in Monterey. And then we did again this year at the Heritage Invitational down here in Charlotte at the new road course, the small track they built off the outside of turns 1 and 2. And then they're going back to Monterey again in August. So that's been what my racing per se, along with spending some time up north with DJ Shaw, and that's my fun time. As far as what I do for racing right there, that's truly my fun time right there. I'm really enjoying that. I've been doing that for the past three years now.
Yeah, so a little bit more laid back than when it used to be when you were right in the throes of the NASCAR world, huh?
No, yeah, I stopped any of the NASCAR stuff in 18 when I moved back from Colorado.
Yeah.
Back here to North Carolina.
So this modified thing, how did this come about?
It was basically all Andy. Andy Jones is one that say, hey, I got an idea, and it just started from there. So
everything starts with an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody thinking about something, and it's like, hey, I got an idea.
Yeah. So I was talking to somebody about this today, and I told them, and they said, what? And they made me tell them again. They said, I was talking to this guy about this, and he told me he was retired from racing. And this person now owns a racetrack up in Bangor. His name's Ricky Craven. And he said, well, you let him know to look at my pro stock dates and let me know what date he's available to get in a pro stock, because I'm going to line him up a ride, because I talked to him up at Augusta about this, and he said, no, Ricky, I'm all retired. So now he found out you're going in a modified. He's going to want to put you in a pro stock at one of his he's got 5 of them left now, pro stock. So you better look at his schedule, because he's going to be hounding you, Pete.
Yeah, I was afraid that he was going to find out about this, and that's probably what happened.
He found out this afternoon when I was telling him.
Yeah. Well, I did. I drove one of DJ's cars there, but it was just in that open race 2 years ago, I think, too, when they had that open race. But
the 250 weekend, yeah.
DJ and Dale took to the racetrack. They was purely a past legal car, and they didn't do anything to it. But it was an opportunity for me just to get some seat time and feel that again. But that was a pretty weird thing for me, because I had never been on bump stops before. So that was a pretty big adjustment for me there. But it still ran pretty good, and I had fun. So I mean, it was a 200 lap race, but at lap 104, I said, I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Moved off the back, off turn 1, and went to the pit area.
Yeah. So I think Ricky's got some 50 lappers and 60 lappers and 75. So it's right in your wheelhouse, Pete. So you just look at his schedule, and he'll have you a ride.
Yeah.
He's going to be avoiding that one.
Yeah, and DJ, and DJ and him,
up there
he runs them all,
lot,
so
yeah.
it's right on the table. But no, and I know there's going to be some people that'll probably go to Wiscasset Saturday night.
Especially
Once they find out that Pete Rondo, a former, modified competitor from Beechridge, the old number 5, and there's still a lot of following, a lot of people that they're still struggling with the fact that there is no Beechridge, and even when there was a Beechridge, there was people struggling that there's no modifieds, from Beechridge still,
Yeah, that's we missed that obviously big time when they did shut down there, and then we had to move on. I think we went over to Oxford for a little bit, and then we ended up it was Willie and I and a few others that went up there for it was about half the season, I think.
Yep.
And then from there we ended up going down to Claremont and Adnock, stuff like that. But eventually it just we just had to move on and do something else.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But no, we appreciate you, Pete, taking the time with us here in Mainly Motorsports, and look forward to. I know there's going to be a lot of people excited to catch up with you up there in Wiscasset this weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday, and I know we'll look forward to catching up with you in January when you get inducted into the Maine Motorsports Hall of Fame. That's quite an honor, and thinking of what you've done over the years in your career, not only on the track but off the track, and then to go in with the likes of Cusack and Nason and Rowe and Homer Drew and guys you grew up, just wanting to emulate, and now you're going to be in the Hall of Fame with them. Andy Austin just looked at me like, I don't even know where I came up with that word.
Come from?
Biggest word in my vocabulary.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys having me in here, and like you talked about, I'm really looking forward to. That's the part that I enjoy about doing this stuff here, is being able to see everybody and talk to the people that I used to race with, and all the friends, and I consider everybody the friends and family of racing. So. No,
it is. It's one big family. So.
Yeah.
All right, Pete. Well, have fun this weekend, and be safe and best of luck,
yeah.
and that's Pete Rondo, the guy that's done it all in the sport. And one more time, two more times this year, he's going to strap on the helmet. And
yeah, that's right. I guess 2 more times now.
Yeah. All righty.
Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care, Pete.
Take care.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
You ever notice how Deb's octave changes every time we mention modifieds?
Oh, I love a modified.
See, the gig goes up about a half a step.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a good modified. Not like the baby ones that this one's driving.
So when Bar Harbor announces or Speedway by Bar Harbor announces those full time, we'll know why.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that much pull.
Is the MRS running there this year?
I don't think it's too north for them.
I was going to say they have a hard time going that far north.
Yeah.
That's a trick.
Yeah.
It's a big toll to get up there. Yeah. All those big race cars. Hey, we're going to take a little break before we come back here and wrap up the show. Thank you for participating here tonight, whether you're watching us on YouTube, you're listening to us on 104.3 FM, 1220 AM, digitally through seacoastoldies.com, the Seacoast Oldies app, smart speakers. Tell your Alexa to play Seacoast Oldies on Tuned In. So many different ways you can catch this if you caught us about halfway through and you want to hear, Deb complained about the Pina Colada song. Deb complained about a number of other things.
Oh, my Lord.
Then you got to check it out as a podcast. Subscribe to Mainly Motorsports on Spotify, on Apple. Just key in Mainly Motorsports pretty much wherever you hear podcasts. This will be up as a podcast in about a half an hour after the show. Tonight's show is brought to you by Sanford Sound. Big shout to Jack and his crew. They came off a real successful barbecue and car show, and this one was a little different than what they normally do. This one was about men's mental health awareness for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, the month of June. And so a lot of people just had a bunch of protein, and they raised a lot of money for Sweetster as well. So shout to Jack, celebrating 30 years in business this year. You got a boat that needs done. You need a race car hauler that needs done. You need a race car van done. He can take care of all that, anything that needs a really good sound system. Also brought to you by Bentley Saloon, who has more fun than us. We do, with all sorts of great line up for the entire summer. And of course, Shane's of Maine, with all different flavors of ice cream, including green tea. You guys, I did the green tea to be the heel.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And it was not my favorite.
We had an ice cream thing here, and he had
Green
tea ice cream, and it tasted just like it too.
And he didn't even know there was a green tea China place down the street.
I didn't.
Well,
but
that
I knew it was green tea, the tea.
If I was going to guess who in this room had green tea ice cream, sorry.
The Subaru guy.
Sorry.
It's going to be a Subaru summer, man. All right, well, we're going to be back to wrap up the show in just a couple of minutes. It is Mainly Motorsports.
I got one more set of results up there from Unity on the dirt. In the teen division, Drew Overlock was your winner. In the junkyard stock, Kyle Willett. The four-cylinder Warriors, Zach Audette. The ladies was Courtney Lancaster. The late models was Kelly Miller Sr. The dirt stocks was Garrett Brown. And the fast fours was Carl McAlpine. So, you ever run on the dirt, Dan?
I want to with the Crown Vic. That's on the bucket list. Drag it somewhere to a dirt track.
Or just
Drag
a
it on the
track?
dirt?
No, just go somewhere.
Where are they? Oh, down south, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. New York, Pennsylvania. That's on the bucket list.
Can I run it at Lee before you go find a dirt
You're
place?
going to definitely
Okay.
want to.
All right, yeah.
Because so far, statistically, there's not going to be much left by the time I do that.
Well, there.
Getting excited.
I don't know.
No, you don't know. You don't know nothing.
Well, what did I just see? Is
Men's
watching or listening?
Min was probably the one that had my back.
Over.
You. Always complaining about something.
I'm not.
She won't talk to me the rest of the night. It's going to be beautiful.
Okay. Anyway.
Guys
so
take
men,
separate vehicles and burn up gas.
But I put the gas in it, so what she care?
Wait a minute. So you want
I don't pump gas. I don't do gas.
Do you know she's never pumped gas a day in her life?
I think that is the sign of a true gentleman. Make sure her tank is full.
Yeah.
Make sure the car is clean.
Well,
except
no.
for when you go to Ann John's.
Oh, yeah. No.
No,
she-
I don't. That I do for everybody in my family,
In
in
her
my
life.
life. And I take care of. I do.
Except when Steve's asleep and you're jealous that he's falling asleep
that
so
irritates
fast.
me. You know who is it? There's what, 2 women, 3 men. Although Tristan's young, so she probably falls right to sleep. But men fall asleep immediately. They get into bed, put their phones down, fall asleep.
Yep.
No,
What does that say?
You don't, Dan?
never have.
No.
So he doesn't like sleep.
I hate
Dan
it.
hates
So
sleep.
Dan and
Yeah.
Debbie, stay awake. What do you do, Andy?
I fall right asleep, and the people in my life have gotten mad
Yeah.
that
There's
I'm the
nothing
one
more
that goes to sleep.
irritating.
Like, how do you go to sleep so fast? I'm like, I just let it go.
I
don't
don't
let
even
it
know.
ruminate in my
Like,
head.
I can't even close my eyes. My brain's going 100 miles a mile. Ugh. And then
But where does that get you?
nowhere. It just keeps me up.
Exactly.
But I can't
Bunch
stop
of bags
it.
under your eyes.
I know.
Do you fall right asleep?
I do. I go right to bed. I can be in bed at 6:30 and I'll be
And
out.
fall asleep.
I wake up early though. So
Well, I wake up early and I go to bed late and I can't sleep. And then when
You complain on the show all
and
the
when
time.
that's all I do is complain. So
Yeah, but
I've got quite the reputation.
yeah, but you
here.
listen to some crazy lady on your
sh-
phone
she's one of those. Yeah, I follow some crazy lady from New York.
Yeah.
She swears a lot, so
because she wants to be like her.
No, I don't.
Teresa Caputo?
No, but she reminds me of my family because my family's all from New York. So
But she's crazy.
anyway, men, I got a question for you. Do you think the Pina Colada song is stupid? Because I
Everybody
do.
said
It
no.
fixed a relationship. It fixed a relationship.
No, it's a dumb song.
Maybe if you listen to it before bed, you'll fall asleep quicker.
No, because then
Yeah.
it'll make me
I'm
more
gonna.
angry.
You know what?
If
Listen.
you bless the rains in Africa,
I
you would
cannot
sleep
even
so much better.
stand
Listen,
that song.
Brick.
Oh boy.
Debbie wants you to learn the Pina Colada
No.
song so you can add it to your forte. So you
Forte.
know
That's not the right word.
so you know more than 2 songs
Repertoire.
singing like so
He
we
sings 2 songs.
so
he
we
loves
went
karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
but he only
listen,
sings 2
he only knows
songs.
2 songs. So we went on the cruise, right? And
He couldn't wait
he
to
couldn't
do the
wait.
karaoke
Like
part.
the whole thing, the whole cruise, the whole thing
Give me the mic, Bob.
focused on karaoke, right? One's karaoke. So the whole family's going for Brick to sing karaoke. Everybody's excited.
His mother, who
He
doesn't
gets
like
down
going in
there.
a bar, was going.
He sees the
list.
chat. I ain't singing. I don't know any of these songs. Well, that's the idea of it. He
Isn't,
knows
isn't
2
karaoke, they put the
songs.
words
Yeah,
up for you?
yeah.
He knows 2 songs, Island in the Stream, and one he sings, and he sings them with Dave Cameron.
Yes.
So how are you going to sing because Dave Cameron's not on the cruise? He sings, he knows 2 songs. Like, you got to open up your repertoire,
Yeah.
right?
Is the other one Neon Moon?
No,
what
Islands
is
in the
it?
Stream and
It's
some
the
other one like
country,
with Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Neon Moon, right?
But that's
I
not.
think it is,
Is
ain't
it?
it?
If you never...
Yeah,
Yeah, I
So
guess
they're
you're
the only
right.
2
I guess
songs he
you're right.
knows. So now, Brick, you got to sing the Copacabana.
It's not Copacabana. I love Barry Manilow.
Oh, what is the one you've been
Copacabana's all
complaining
good.
about? That's how that's
It's
why we
the
sleep.
Pina Colada
So I
song.
go to sleep so I don't have to listen.
To what?
You.
Watch your broken
I'm not.
dreams coming out of the
don't
dark
talk
of a
when
neon moon.
No. So I just, boom. It's over. Day's over. Done.
Sound asleep. And then if he wears one of those CPAC things, and if it makes the least little bit of noise, and I've still been up for an hour, I squish it to his face.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys get separate houses?
That's been talked about.
Well, no, every once in a while he'll be like, there's that other bedroom.
We have 2 other bedrooms not in use. Why use them?
Well, it's what I put stuff on.
Then I didn't do anything Sunday, right?
He did nothing.
I went to a chair,
Oh, my
took a nap,
Lord.
went to the couch, took a nap, just lounged around.
Irritated me tonight.
Irritated her to no end.
I don't relax.
Like no
I can't
end.
relax. No relaxing.
When do you start decorating for Christmas?
Oh,
She was showing me
No.
stuff on the phone Sunday.
I knew it.
yeah, but right now, so 4th of July is my summer Christmas. So right now, my house is really cute. It's decorated. My
Your
porch.
house?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't need any
Our
of it.
house.
So I get
Our
yelled at
house.
when I don't
And then he doesn't notice it.
that she
He
decorates.
drives right by. I'm like, look at our porch. How cute that is.
Like,
Ooh.
I don't need to notice it. It's ours.
Say yes. Just
He doesn't. He doesn't know enough.
Anyway, what are you guys up to this weekend individually? Let's go around the room here.
Dan, you got the floor.
It's Friday. We have the $5 Friday at Star Speedway, so I'll be race directing that. And then Saturday is a weekly show there, and I most likely will be a fan in the bar. Actually, lately it's funny. I've been either race director or the guy in the bar checking the armbands to make sure you're of age. So I've had a pretty
you
high job,
become?
a pretty low job in doing both. But that'll be it. It'll be a great weekend. Hopefully the weather works and ready to go racing again.
Yeah.
How about you, Tristan?
Well, I think we might have to debut Bentley's go-kart because we've got really nothing else on plan. I did forget Claremont is racing Ridge Runners. I hate racing at
That's a
Claremont.
long drive.
Yeah, last time we overheated.
Oh,
Just
getting
trying
there?
to get there. So we've since got a new truck, but might go hang out with the Ridge Runners.
On Friday night, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have the
There you
night
go.
off anyway, and no one wants to give it to me back.
Oh, well,
There you go. What do you got going on?
nothing.
Just
Just our races on Sunday.
Yeah, we got racing Sunday, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm going to Toy Story with the grandkids on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't ask you.
I didn't say you asked me.
You.
I'm going to. We got our race on Sunday, and then we got a week off. So now we go into the season where we don't race a lot.
Too hot?
Too hot.
No, it's
too
summer.
much
I want my
summertime.
life. Yeah, I want to take weekends off and
I
relax.
wanna be in the
and-
pool.
Sleep
then-
on the couch.
And then we got the Celebration
Or
of
to the
America
chair.
weekend is Tuesday and Wednesday, right?
Oh, he's going to spend the week in
Wednesday,
Oxford.
Thursday this
Is it Wednesday, Thursday?
Wednesday.
I think it's Wednesday,
Thursday.
Thursday
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, if it's the second and third,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
It's
is
first and second, but it's
it'll be
Wednesday.
Wednesday and
It's
Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday. It's Wednesday, Thursday.
We
Wednesday,
know that
Thursday.
because we're doing the GOAT 250.
Oh, bring it on.
That's right. 250 greatest songs of all time.
So yeah,
On the
are you
go.
going up to Oxford?
You'd be my first ever pass race fully as a fan.
Really? Mine
Just gonna
too.
sit there for the whole week or the whole 2 days, bring my
So-
camper and be a fan.
Really? You have to let me know where your camper is because I'll be up there. Are you going?
Communication.
We talk about it.
Communication.
Well, see, I can go. I just
He just shuts everything down and goes.
Goes.
I have to go.
just
check
like
with
going
her-
to sleep, man.
No, well, my father has an important
check with her
doctor's
parents.
appointment I have to
Has
go
to
to.
check with her kids.
I don't
has
check
to
with
check
my
with her
kids.
grandkids.
I don't
Has to check with
my
her friends. Has to check with
I just
Tristan.
like to make sure everybody's
Pro-
all set
probably to
before
check
I
with
do
Andy.
anything.
I don't check with
Check with Ricky.
Yeah, check with Ricky.
Yeah.
Well, does Fred need me?
Yeah.
Does
Oh, stop.
I don't check with nobody. I'm going. I'm
Who's
going
that
to the
guy that
casino
drives
for
at
3
Oxford?
days.
So we did
Ryan
that
Littlefield?
two
Yeah.
years. Well, 2 years ago we moved.
old news.
The week of.
Anyway,
We gotta close this up.
Casey
Casey
Kasem,
Kasem's
dead but
coming
still
up.
on the radio.
How about Dick Clark? Why don't
Dick
we do
Clark?
him?
He's gone too.
Yeah, he didn't have. Well, he did have his own countdown show, but we don't run that one. We run the Casey Kasem shows from the '70s, which we're going to get to in just a second because people who tune in for that on Monday nights are like, "What the heck is going on?"
Who are these people?
But we're back to our semi-regular time slot on Tuesday for next week. But thanks for supporting the show. If you are just tuning in or you're checking it out as a podcast, that's amazing. Please subscribe. subscribe to Mainly Motorsports on Spotify, on Apple, or any streaming platform that you use. If you've seen us on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe to that. It really helps out the business. Get our numbers count up. Also, like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Just connect with Seacoast Oldies. Obvious handle for that reason. And thank you for supporting the show. Also, thank you to Bentley Saloon. Thanks to Shane's. And thanks to Sanford Sound for making this all happen. It's Mainly Motorsports Show number 733. Have a great night.